Hey, what's up, man?
Yo, how's
I've
things,
never.
my brother?
Good, good, man. How's
Yeah,
everything?
all good over in the States?
Yeah, it's going. It's tough, tough times, but you gotta have faith, man. I have faith, that everything's gonna be all right. I'm training
Yeah,
hard. I just today I ran 8 miles. Feeling good. I'm feeling really good.
yeah. Can you only run? Have you got any other training?
Oh yeah, yeah. Of course, I'm doing strength conditioning in a different gym, but it's closed down again. But luckily, the owners helped me out, and I'm able to train out there.
Yeah, yeah. No matter what the situation, you always seem to be smiling.
No, of course, man. God has been so good to me. I'm telling you, if I could tell you all my trials I've been through, this is just another trial that God has put in our hands, and to really just show us, His grace. Sometimes, God does wonders, so you gotta have faith in Him.
Yeah, man. I heard in one of your commentaries for one of your fights that you sometimes hug people and then apologize. Have you always been so humble?
Yeah, of course, man. I think it came down to knowing how low can you go. Like I was so at a point in my life that I was younger. Of course, I was younger. And I was my parents. They didn't really have too much faith in what I was doing. A lot of people didn't have faith in what I was doing. And I didn't have faith in myself. But I reached up to God, and that's the best person you could reach up to, and He really motivated me to become better.
Yeah, have you always been a believer in God, strong believer?
um, I think I always been a believer, but I think when I was encountered with trials, I think my bond got stronger.
Yeah,
My love for God got stronger, and every time I would feel like I'm failing, I reach up to God, and God would just give me something out of the blue, like just damn, here you go, and it'll be like somebody telling me something good that I needed to hear, or something good happening that day that really lift me up, or a sparring session. Like I'll do a sparring session with this guy that he went to Panther games, and I sparred him, and I roughed him up, I fucked him up, and
yeah,
yeah, I messed him up, man, and I was like, I was so happy, and the that gave me a little peace, and when he after the sparring session, he was a really humble guy, just like me, and he told me, if you really want boxing, this is all yours, but you just gotta work hard for it. And when he said that, it put me up again. And I feel like God never left me alone. He always gave me something so I could leave with and motivate myself.
yeah, that's good, man. It's a nice feeling to know that, to think that he has your back.
Oh yeah, definitely, and especially at these times, a lot of people losing their jobs, a lot of people going through a lot of stuff right now. But I just have faith. I feel like we're gonna come out stronger. We have to have faith here. And these times, that's all we got. That's all we got. Hope. You just have hope. Man. You
Yeah,
don't know
man.
what's happening. One day, we saying we're good and we're getting out of this, and then all of a sudden the second wave hits, or but you just
Yeah.
have to have the faith, the faith in that. Hopefully all this bullshit will come off. Just but it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough, man. It's tough. A lot of people are losing good jobs, like really, really good jobs. And it comes down to like, do you want it more? I mean, there's other ways. You got to progress somehow. You can't just like leave it all to yourself.
Yeah, yeah. Talking about progression, can you give us a little bit of insight how you started boxing?
Oh yeah, I definitely I started boxing when I was 8 years old. Uh, my father brought me into it. My father used to sell cars, and like on the side thing, little side, and my it was used cars, and sometimes people that would come out of nowhere just like trying to buy cars, and my first trainer came out of he wanted to buy a car from, and then he saw me and my brother. We were both smaller and everything, and he told my father, oh, do they do sports? My father said, no, they're just they tried to put baseball and stuff. They like baseball, but it's really tough, because financially it was tough, man. I mean, sports are expensive, man. Like especially
Yeah.
yeah, man. Sports are expensive, especially at our time, man. I mean, we still trying to come up. This is the you're still coming up, but it's it's still tough for us. But like
Yeah.
that time, it was really really tough, and but this guy, he told us, no, no, just come by. I'll give you wraps. I'll give you boxing gloves. We'll start as soon as you come in. And my first day going inside the gym, man, I saw my first sparring session. I didn't even know what it was. I thought it was just a fight, but it was a sparring session. Uh,
Yeah.
and this guy was getting hit left and right, and it was blood all over the place. But I was like, I just wanted to. I don't know. Something called me to it. So we kept on going, and he at one point, he was so long to his career because his name was Pedro Cardona. If you look him up,
Yeah.
he was a big guy in Hartford at one point, and still to me he's a big guy. I mean, he still helps me out still to this day. Um, but at that point, I had him at a early time, and he was really advancing in his career. And he had
Yeah.
he took me under his wing at that time. Everywhere I went, he said, you're free, you're free, you're free. And I was like, what? you know, all these, these guys were trying to make me pay like I think 150 like a month. I was like, I can't pay that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, man, my parents were like 150, 150. That's what, $300 plus your brother, you know. So we couldn't do it, and so we kept on going, and finally, he gave us my other trainer. I found my other trainer, and we started doing it in the garage, and um, we started. That's where I really started advancing in like my amateur career, and I didn't even know there was amateur. I thought it was only professional. I really
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
know that there was. I didn't. I thought it was like you go professional, you get the world title, you're done, But
Yeah.
I when he said amateur, I was like, what? This is amateur? And I just like, hey, I did it. My first fight I lost. My second fight I lost. My third fight I lost. Fourth fight, fifth fight, sixth fight. But hey, I lost a lot of fights before I started winning. But
Yeah.
my first fight, I never forget it. My father was there, and it hurt me because my father, I really, I still look. I mean, I still look to my father, but he saw me. He was like, he was kind of down because he saw me lose, and I was kind of
Yeah.
down. I was like, I let my father down, and it was just tough. It was a tough experience. My first loss, but the guy that I fought, his father was his trainer. So what? You kind of you got dealt the wrong card, or but it was like
Yeah.
it was meant to be at that time. I had to be that guy. So after that, I kept on losing, and then finally, I was like, God, like if this is not for me, just take me down. Just
Yeah.
put me
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
to the ground because how I
Yeah.
said, God. I started talking to God. I'm like, God, you know who I am. Like, I you have to put me down. Like, I'm not gonna stop until I get down. And look at where I'm at now. I'm like, wow, like God has done it.
Yeah.
Like I'm 13. Oh, when I came to when the amateurs, I was losing every fight, but it was my trainer, my trainer and my current trainer that brought me to a different mindset, and so this trainer that I finally got with, his name is Angel Gonzalez. Angel
Yeah, yeah, I
Gonzalez.
know Angel. Yeah,
Yeah, Angel's he's like really like he's the most humblest guy you can meet. He speaks
yeah,
barely, he barely speaks. Like he limited speaking. But it was my first fight with him in the amateur, and that's when I started winning. My first fight with him. He yelled at me. I was like, "What? You yelled at me?" But he was like, "Oh," I was like, "Come on, man." I was, he told me something that really hurt me. He was like, "You're not sparring like you spar. You beat all these guys, and now look at what you're doing." And this is the second round. This is the second round of the fight. And he tells me, "Come on, let's go, let's go." So after I get out that second round, I stopped the guy twice, and I win the fight. And he was like,
yeah,
"What? That's what you had the whole time. What's wrong with you?" I knew you couldn't
yeah,
win. And that was the changing point in my career. Like that fight was my changing point because finally I knew it was like I gotta. I was good, but I can never just show out when it was to the fight. Like I could kill it and everything else, but when it came to fights, I had like this like trigger. I was trigger scared. I didn't want to pull the trigger,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, I finally pulled the trigger, and he felt it. The other guy felt it. So after that,
But
yeah, but after that, it was after that I went to the Western Golden Gloves, won the Western Golden Gloves, and then I advanced to New England, and again I reached a different type of just this resistance, again of this resistance, and
yeah,
when I went to New England, I saw all these other guys. They were really good, and I was like, man, I didn't belong. I felt like I didn't belong, and I lost in the West, New England. But then again I went back the next year, won the Westerns again. Then then I went all the way advanced. I won the New England. Went all the way to nationals, and I got beat by the first in the nation now, but and now he's a professional fighter. I got beat by
yeah,
him, and but by split decision, I thought I won, but it's politics. But after that, I was like, you know what? I'm turning pro. So before I turned pro, I wanted to feel how it was to without headgear. Headgear is totally different.
yeah, yeah,
So I went to the Olympic qualifiers, and that was a great experience. That was in Tennessee, and other than that, man, as soon as I came out of there, I wanted to be professional. I didn't want to hear nothing about amateur. I think if I came another year, it would have been different. But I felt like politics were against me. So I was like, you know
yeah,
what? Let's just go on it with it, and I haven't looked back. I mean, but even now in the professional, people deny me all the time. My first fight, they tried to pair me up with a Philadelphia guy, and the Philadelphia guy, man, he gave me a run for my money, man. He gave me a run for my money.
yeah.
Philadelphia don't play, man. The Philly guys, man, they can fight. They give you a run
Yeah,
for the money, man. But I won that fight. I won that shit fight. Majority decision, and that fight was, and I was at one point. My eye, I couldn't even see from one of my eyes because it was good. He was a strong fighter, man. I was like, wow. And
yeah.
then plus on top of that, it was my first professional fight and his first professional fight. So we were both
It was
professional.
it was
He was,
both your debut, was it?
huh?
You both had your debut.
Yeah, both had debuts, yep. And
Yeah,
so he was a Philadelphia Golden Glove champion, and I was New England Golden Glove champion. So it was Philly versus New England.
yeah,
And
yeah,
yeah, so he was ready. He came in came inside with Balenciagas. More. His glasses cost more money than we're gonna get paid for. Yeah. So, yeah. He came out flashy, man, real flashy, and
Yeah.
I come in, I come in humble. I come in here to work. And I felt at one point I heard when the guy say that he was looking at the clock, and I'm like, dude, there was a clock. Like I didn't even know there was a clock. And I grinded it out, man. I couldn't see from one eye, but I was like, I was fighting, and I at one point I was tired. I didn't care I didn't care. And I kept on punching. I got it.
Yeah.
But it came out to that decision, and I was so happy because at that point when I won, I had my hand risen, and my father was there, my first professional fight, and
Yeah.
he was grabbing. It was like a picture that he was grabbing towards me, like, and it meant the most to me, that fight, because it was like I turned professional and I had my first fight, and it was a real tough fight. I showed what I was about, and my father was there. My father was there my first amateur fight, and my father was there with my first professional fight. My first amateur fight, he was sad, but this time he was so proud.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was showing everybody that doesn't matter what if you sometimes your parents would tell you don't you should quit. And at one point, my parents told me I should quit, and at one point, my
Yeah.
mother told me I should quit, and that made me cry. That made me cry, and I can't stay at my room. I went to my room and I cried, man, the whole night for that time. Like, man, I just kept on reaching up to God, but you have to believe in yourself. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
the only one that's gonna pick yourself back up is yourself. And that's
Definitely. Yeah.
we live in a society that is so, like, you know we're we're so down on ourselves, and we don't know how to lift up, and we look towards everybody else to lift us up, but we don't lift our own self up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I feel like God gave me that strength that I really needed.
Yeah,
And
man.
and from there on, man, I kept on finding trials after trials. I mean, my second fight, just my second fight, they told me, I was like, I fought at 147 first fight, and then my second fight, they told me, hey, you gotta make 141. I'm like, what? Wait, I fought in the amateurs at 152,
Yeah.
and I went down for this fight for 147, and you telling me I had to be 141 in my next fight?
It's a big cut.
Last minute, only a week, only had a week to reach 141. I made it.
Yeah.
I made it. I was like, you know what? I'm not. Everybody told me that's impossible. You can't make it. I wouldn't. I don't condone it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like,
Yeah.
it's better to do it. Now I do it better, but my first, I was in it, and when you're younger in high school, they don't tell you nothing about nutrition. You think they tell you
No,
about,
no, no.
they don't tell you nothing. So I didn't know how to do anything. So I lost the weight how I could. Now I know. Now I know how to. But before I did what I could, and I went down to that weight, and I felt good, and we fought. The guy was lefty, came out to a headbutt, but I was winning the fight. It was over there in Rhode Island, and then I kept on going, kept on fighting. My first debut up with Star Boxing, my first debut. I was fighting a guy that I that he beat the guy that I so the guy that I was gonna fight beat the guy that beat me in the amateurs. Like, beat me
All right.
bad,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know. And so they were like, let's test this guy out, man. Let's test this guy. This guy was really tricky. I mean, I think that was my mile mark. His name was Cindy McCall. I still give him respect today, man. Real good fighter, straight. You know, he's good boxer, real good boxer.
Yeah, yeah.
And my first round, we were going at it. The second round, he hit me with a good shot, but I was like, I'm not gonna get denied. No, this is not it, man. I'm gonna bring him down
Yeah.
to deep waters, And that fight, I was like, he's not gonna go down deep waters. I'm gonna keep on going, no matter what. And that fight, you gotta watch that fight, man. I love that fight because I pounded my chest in, and I was like, no, this is not. I'm not gonna be denied. And that's why I hit my chest like, this is
Yeah.
happening. And I came back in that fight and I won the fight, and it was a beautiful moment. I mean, it was a beautiful moment not only for me. I mean, it was for him too because he fought a good fight, and
Yeah.
I continue on, and I keep on telling you all my fights, man. All my fights were just trials.
Yeah, man.
And it's been a real learning lessons. Every fight been learning lesson, not only by boxing wise, but just my nutrition, my strength conditioning, my cardio, everything's been a test. So and I'm just blessed, man, because I get to share you my story, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't be talking to you today. I'm blessed. By the way, I'm blessed talking to you. I'm so happy to be talking to you. I'm happy
Now
that
the honor is all ours.
I'm happy you're from over there. It's really yeah, you're from Britain, and it's awesome to talk to you right now, and it really helps me, see where I'm at, just to
Yeah.
speak to you, and it really puts all my life in perspective, and even the people that are listening right now, I told a few people to join in,
Yeah, yeah.
live. I tell a few people, and this this really just is a mile mark for me. Like I know there's more to come, you know, but I'm reaching up to the ranks, man. I'm going up the ranks, and I'm happy. I'm blessed, and there's some things that you keep on going. Like sometimes you take like tunnel vision, and you don't know where you at one point you're like, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough. But there's sometimes you're like, you're doing enough. It
Yeah.
takes time. It takes time,
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
take time. So
Rome wasn't built in a day.
oh,
You
definitely
have to
not.
you
Definitely
have to
not.
build it up. So you're currently 13-0 in the professional game, super lightweight division.
Yep.
What's next?
What's next? Well, I'm planning to stay at that weight. That's the
Yeah.
plan. And I think what's next is hopefully some regional title, or smaller title, and then after that world title, man, all day. And at this point, I think it's very time. My time is coming already. Um,
Yeah.
and it's about time, but I know God has the right time, and I don't deny that. Some this all these things happen for a reason, and maybe to give me more time to grow as a person.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm taking everything as you know benefit for me, benefit for me, and I think this is just gonna grow me up, grow me up as stronger. Because right now, the highest right now. My goal is like 20 miles, but I'm running I already ran 15 miles in a day, and
Yeah.
I'm getting stronger, faster. Um, I'm getting better. I'm getting better no matter what. I don't let nothing really stop me. Because I at one point in my amateur career, um, I was running. I was running in the snow, running in the rain. I didn't care about any weather. So this is nothing to me. I'm like, you know what? No matter what,
Yeah.
I keep on building myself. You know, I came to at one point. It was snowing. I was slipping all over the place, and I still kept on running. I was like, you know what? If I
Yeah.
fall, there's not too much people outside anyway. So if I fall, I'll fall in the snow. I play it off. I'll be good.
No one's gonna see.
Yeah,
You
nobody
know
can
what?
see.
You talk about your strength and everything gaining. The thing that I like about you the most is you're such a nice, humble guy, but when you're in the ring, it's completely different. You're very
Yeah.
aggressive, very come forward, and have you always been able to switch that aggression on?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think the aggression, and again, that's with my cardio. My cardio kills people.
Yeah, yeah,
My cardio kills people.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you're constantly coming forward, constantly.
My cardio, yeah, yeah, definitely. So like, if my cardio kills, so like I gotta make sure my cardio is the best at any time,
Yeah,
so I could put on that, and it's just. But the thing is, now we're focused, because I'm gonna always be that come forward fighter, but
yeah,
now my trainer and my manager, Nate Torres, um he's teaching me how to box a little more and be a little
yeah,
smart, and actually think while I'm on my feet, and move around the ring, and because you always got to be prepared for everything. You got to be prepared to go forward, and sometimes you got
yeah,
to give them some rope, and try to outbox them. It
yeah,
depends who you have in front of you. But I think I'll never grow from that. I'll never outgrow that. But
yeah, yeah,
we're working on different things. Again, if you see my fights, you can see my angles. We're working on angles all the time.
yeah,
Because the angles, man, those angles, if you have good cardio and you have good conditioning, you could do those angles easy. And those
yeah,
those
yeah,
angles those angles get the other guy tired. Everything is about energy, energy out, energy in. So
yeah,
you want to use the least amount of energy, um, when you taking down your opponent, breaking down your opponent. So,
yeah,
and just little tricks like that we're working on, and we're always working on different things. Just trying to make me a better fighter, because you can't be a one-dimensional fighter and think you're gonna go to the title. If you're a
yeah,
one-dimensional fighter, you could go to the title shot, but you'll
yeah,
fall. You'll fall automatically. You'll fall because you're missing one tool that you denied. Just one tool that you didn't have. So
yeah,
right
yeah.
now we're in the camp. We're still, but I love going forward, man. I love fighting, man. I love man, the crowd gets me hyped, man. My trainers
Yeah.
get mad at me all the time. The last fight, my trainers were pissed off, man. My trainers were like, "Why you did that? Why did you do that?"
Yeah.
And it was because the guy was going forward. I was like, "Yo, I'm not going back. He better go back."
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Who told him to go forward? I'm going forward. So you know, um, you know, I, but I do gotta listen more, and
Yeah.
you gotta know your faults, man. And sometimes you when you look back at it, you're like, all right, I should have listened a little more. But
Yeah.
I was like, sometimes I come back with shit with my trainers, and they tell me I'm nuts sometimes. They're like, dude, why you did that? Like, no, we don't train you like that, And
Yeah, yeah.
and um and sometimes I just do what I have to do to win. Sometimes they tell me not to do it, but if I feel like I'm gonna win this way, I'm winning this way. And
Yeah, man.
at one point, at one point, in one of these fights, this guy was talking mad shit, man. Like, he was talking shit in my ears, and I was talking shit back to
Yeah.
him, you know. And we were
Yeah.
really close, and we were fighting, and we were like going blow for blow. And he was talking shit, so I talk shit back. Well, I'm supposed to stay shut. So
Yeah.
I had to talk shit back, man. I can't stay shut. I can't. So
Yeah.
I started. I'm a humble guy, but once you start talking shit, I'm talking shit back. You know.
Yeah.
But it's really it helps you in the fight. If you stay quiet, man, you show weakness. You know, I
Yeah.
think you stay quiet, you show weakness, and sometimes it doesn't show weakness. But everybody's different. Your mindset is everything. In fighting,
Yeah. Yeah.
your mindset is everything. So if you feel like, okay, if I stay quiet, I'm gonna get defeated. Don't stay quiet. Your mindset is
Yeah.
everything. Your mind is the most powerful thing ever, and
Yeah.
that's why, like every day, I tell everybody, you should always listen to motivational stuff that really uprises you, and you know, sometimes you see little Bible verses that help you up. Just really at the moment pick you up, and those things I listen to, and when I'm running that much, you think it's me running that much? Nah, man, that's my pure will. Sometimes you gotta
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
pure will, man, and have grit, because if you don't have grit, nobody's gonna take you there. Only you can take yourself there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and that's why I listen to all these motivational speakers. Inky Johnson. I listen to Eric Thomas. I listen to I just listen to a lot of motivational speakers. And that really just bring me to the next level. When I'm listening to them, I'm working harder, and I'm like, if they went through all that, I can go through all that, and I can do more. You know,
Yeah.
because they if they did it, I can't do it. And I listen to David
Yeah.
Galligan. If you heard of him,
David
crazy guy.
David Goggins. David
Goggin, oh my
Goggins.
God, David
Yeah.
Goggin, that's my guy, man. That's my guy. I listen to him all the time when I'm running. I'm like, dude, that dude's nuts, man. And
Yeah. He's
yeah,
crazy. Absolutely crazy guy.
that dude's fucking nuts, man. And I
Yeah.
love,
Yeah. He is.
I love it. I love it. Listen to that, because you know what? We're weak, man. This whole my generation, and you know, if we keep on getting fed baby food, we still gonna be weak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta have strength in it, and that's where I found my strength at. My strength was, I was never, I was never, I wouldn't be able to talk to you right now. And when I was
Yeah.
younger,
Yeah.
I was very down on myself. I couldn't speak well. I had speech problems. Um, at one point, they didn't want to. I didn't pass first grade because I didn't want to speak to nobody. And
Yeah. Yeah.
but it was like, that those little moments. I just wanted to be better. A better person, and I started really not only in boxing wise. I started putting myself in education, and I worked hard. I mean, I went all the way to honor roll in high school, and then I got my associates, and I want to get another degree, but right now with my boxing career and getting my associate, I'm like, I'll hold off on it a little bit, but I think in the near future I'll go back to my education, and
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
education is key, man. Education is key. But at that
You.
time,
you
man, a lot of people would tell me, man, like, I was, I was not the greatest, in school, but I made myself, good,
yeah.
you know, and but nowadays some employees are not even looking at education, I think
Yeah.
Elon Musk, Elon Musk,
Yeah.
the guy's not even looking at high school degrees at all, and it's gonna be education system is gonna totally change, but I think right now the education we need to take advantage of it, no matter what,
Yeah.
no matter what, education is key, no matter what. Get your degrees, get your everything right now,
Yeah.
and but I want, when you hear about Elon Musk and all that stuff, yeah, you can't do it without a degree, but it's better when you have a degree. And I always enforce education, but his thinking is very unique.
Yeah.
His thinking is not it's not about what you have in your head, because sooner or later what you have in your head doesn't count for nothing, because a
Yeah.
computer
Yeah.
could do better than you, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's what what do you value most that you give to the world? And I feel
Yeah.
like my story and what I can bring to the ring, I can bring a little more value to the world just with that, and then with that I can motivate more other people to do the same.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I always try to find ways to pick up people. I hate when people put down people, and
I mean, yeah,
sometimes it's all pride. It's pure pride.
yeah,
Like, dude, take away your pride and just show your real face, and try to show, hey, if I did it, you can do it too. And pick them up,
yeah.
man. Pick them up. It's
I
too much
seen
people.
thing by lighting another candle,
What happened?
and it's a quote that says, "A candle's flame doesn't lose anything by lighting another candle."
Yes,
So
that
like by giving to other people, you're not losing anything. You're gaining.
you gave you give more light to the world, man. Give more light
Yeah,
to the
man.
world, and that's a beautiful quote, man. I love that quote, man. And
Yeah,
it really shows because if you're the only one that has the flame, man, the world is still dark. You just a little
yeah,
flame, but
yeah,
if you want to give it flames to other people, I mean, it's gonna light up. It's gonna be a
yeah,
beautiful
man.
world. But it's just sometimes we're so selfish, and
Yeah,
I don't disclude myself, man. We're not perfect, people are not perfect no matter what.
yeah,
But it comes to a point that you do have to give back, and that's why I love helping out kids all the time, and giving the kids hope, and just like I right now I work um for a school, but now the school is closed, but
yeah,
when
yeah,
it's
yeah,
open, but when it's open, it's Maple Street. It's Northeast Elementary School. It's a
yeah,
it's a good school, and I mean the principal is a good guy, a good lady. She put me under her wing. Her name is Brenda Green, um,
yeah,
and she's just an amazing person, and I really look up to her because she's still going for stuff. Like she ain't like she's a principal of the school. Like she's educated. It's not even Principal Green. It's Doctor Green. And
yeah,
because she's a doctor. But she's still pushing for stuff. I mean, she's trying to get her fitness certification, and I mean she's working, and that motivates me. I'm like, man, if she feels like she's not doing enough, I'm not doing enough.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
it really puts you in a point like, I'm doing all these things, but I still have more to do, still have more, and
yeah, man.
sometimes my dream really brings fuel to my fuel just fuel to my
Yeah,
fire, and sometimes you gotta dream like big. My dream, if I tell you my dreams, you wouldn't be like, you're like, you're just talking. But I want to be a title already. I want to win multiple titles. I have big
yeah,
dreams, and that keeps me going. If you only have one thing that keeps you going, man, sooner or later that thing is gonna go by, but you got to keep on dreaming. You got to keep on wanting
yeah, man.
more. Always got to keep on wanting more. Just keep on wanting more, because you know God didn't send here to do little things, man. God sent you here, and He's an amazing God. God is still alive. He still
Yeah,
has life, and God has a bigger picture for you. But if you put your picture small, God will give you small. But if you put your
yeah,
picture big, He'll give you more things than you ever imagined. And
yeah, man.
that's what I believe in. I believe in God just because of that reason. Like, He knows the best, and He has a bigger picture for you. And sometimes we put ourselves smaller than we deserve. We are able to do many beautiful things in this world, and the fact that if you sell yourself short, never sell yourself short. Never, man. Is the
Yeah,
worst thing you could do. That's the worst thing you can do, is sell yourself short, because God has so much for you, and if you leave it to yourself, you'll get so little. But if you give it to God, God will show you. Like, I wouldn't imagine. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't even imagine being 13-0, ranked high in the rankings. I wouldn't believe in that. If you told me as a young kid, I'd be like, I'll laugh in your face because I wouldn't believe that. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
because, but again, that's my love for God, and God's again putting me higher than anybody. I'm telling you, is amazing. It's amazing what He has for you, and you just got to keep on pushing forward. Like, want more. It just want more.
yeah,
Just you know, it's a Bible verse that I heard from motivational speakers, I mean it's from the Bible. It says you have not because you ask not. So you don't have it because you never asked for it. So
yeah,
it's simply just asking for something. Just ask for it, and God will give it to you.
yeah.
You know, so sometimes we ask for small things like, hey, just pay my rent, pay my bills. I'm good. I'm good. But
Yeah,
that's putting your God small. But like my God is bigger than anything. Like I'm like, God, one day I want a mansion. One day I want a nice car. One day I want this. I want a business. I want to become a motivational speaker. I want to become this. I want to become that. But it's all in God's time, and you got to understand it's all in God's time, and uh and if you can't have a small mindset wanting big things, it doesn't work. You gotta have that
yeah,
big mindset. You gotta have a big plan so you can get big things. And if you always have that small mindset, you die out. I mean, I know in your community and in my community, we have very people in our community that they have small mindsets. They just want,
yeah,
oh, I just want to pay my bills. Oh, I just want to have kids, and that's good. Some people, that's their
yeah,
dream. That's their dream. But you feel that, and I know you see it, that people have so much potential and don't meet it.
yeah, man.
And it hurts me. So, and sometimes I'm running, and I see the same guys in the same corners. The same guys, same
Yeah,
corners, same guys,
yeah,
man,
yeah,
same guys. They don't change nothing. They're doing the same things. They're in debt.
yeah,
They're doing this. They're doing drugs. Doing the same things. The same things. And
yeah,
I'm
man.
over here. I'm over here hustling, man. Just trying to run these miles. Trying to eat. I'm trying to eat good, and and try to like do all these things, and just motivate people. And they're in the same corners, and you feel like if I can lift up, hopefully one day I'll have the power to lift up that guy, that from that corner.
Yeah, yeah,
He's always in that corner. I don't know why he's over there in the corner. He's not making more money because he's in that corner. He's not doing
yeah,
anything. He's not doing anything.
yeah,
He's just staying there doing the same thing. But hopefully one day my story can reach him and lift him out, and know that he can do better. But he just has to want it for himself. And
yeah,
yeah, it just, man, you just gotta bring your mindset up there. That's why I always listen to these motivational speakers. You heard about Zig Ziglar? Have you heard about him?
no,
He's
no,
a motivational speaker, man. He has a beautiful story. Beautiful. I'm saying story is beautiful, man. He talks about when he was he's starting out his life, and he was at one point that he had to he had to say that he didn't have money for. He had to lie to the Girl Scouts and said he bought cookies, and the guy wanted cookies, but he had to lie to the Girl Scout um, that he already bought cookies, um, and he had to take out the Girl Scouts to leave him away. So from that point on, he was like, "Nah, I'm not living like this. I can't
yeah, yeah,
afford it. I can't afford anything. And
yeah,
he just he started attaching himself towards great people, just great admirable people, and that's
yeah,
when you feel like you have nothing, you have to attach yourself to people that of success and that can teach you, and you got to be the one willing to learn. You got to
Yeah.
learn. And if you exclude yourself from the learning process, it's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna put you to a level that you could meet. Of course, you could try to meet your level, but after that level is nothing else because you don't have nothing more to give. You know,
Yeah.
it comes to that point. Yeah.
Was you're from Puerto Rican heritage, are you? Was you born in Puerto Rico or America?
I was born in America. My father he's Puerto Rican. He came to this country very little. Um, he was he was one out of the big family too. I'm one out of seven.
Seven, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I have five sisters and one brother, and they always support me, and but I always try to put myself, I always pay attention to myself, because if you don't pay attention to yourself, you can't how you say you can't give something you don't have,
No,
so
no, no.
right now, I'm trying to create something so I can give back, and I have a big family, man. I have nephews, I think my nephew is
Yeah,
joining on to here. He's on here listening to me right now talking shit,
yeah. No, it's positive,
yeah,
man. It's
listen,
positive vibes.
follow him on at Fatty God. At Fatty God. I love my nephew. My nephew, he really he supports me all the time. He's my hype man, That's my hype
Yeah,
guy, And yeah, no, definitely. And it's just I really want to just give back to my family, and my parents really we we struggled, man. We struggled like any other family, and
yeah,
now we're gonna see more of that. I think we're gonna see more of that, and people are currently getting hurt, um, but you gotta have faith, man. You gotta have faith, and you gotta start listening to people, and you gotta start taking chances. You gotta, like me taking this chance. I could have, if I didn't want to use boxing, but boxing is my passion, and I will always, that I'm going for that title. That's my title, right?
yeah,
In the name of God, that's my title. But
yeah,
but what
yeah,
I'm saying is, like, if I didn't go for, try to go for that title, I would have trooped for my education, and I would have got my bachelor's or got my master's. But you know, it's just, you always gotta look for what benefits you, um,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know, and you gotta take chances. So like me not taking a chance, and not taking my education a little more higher, that's taking a chance. But I know that I took the right chance because all the other just all the people supporting me, all the people saying that they're motivated by me, hearing me, and
yeah,
as I feel like I am motivating people, and I have a purpose what I'm doing. I'm not just doing it for myself, but I'm doing it for
yeah,
all the people that I believed in, yeah,
yeah, man. Are
yeah,
you are you much of a boxing fan yourself? Like apart from yourself fighting, are you a fan of the sport?
of course, man. But I'm more a fan of the fights of Arturo Gotti, right? Mickey
Oh,
Ward.
I love a Paul Gatti, yeah, man.
Oh man, come on! Those fights, those fights are amazing, man. Those are the fighters that I really I look up to those fighters because they're exciting fighters, man. You don't want to see a guy could be a good fighter, really great fighter, awesome fighter, but he will never get the same placement as Arturo Gotti and Mickey Ward. Those are wars, man. Those
Yeah,
wars made them. They made them to their fighters. And I look up to them, and I look at a lot of other fighters. Leonaris, I love Leonaris.
Linares,
Leonaris,
yeah, yeah,
he
he's great.
he is like the top guy. I mean, I think a lot of people underrate him, but Leonaris. is like I see all his tricks that he does, and I see all his
Yeah.
training, and he's a legit good fighter. So I look at Leonaris, I look at a few other fighters, and just and I look people like Danny Garcia. He's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, yeah.
Cotto, you gotta look at Cotto if you're Puerto Rican. You gotta look at
Cotto is my favorite.
Cotto is he's always he's always a good fighter to look at, and I look at all these fighters and I try to learn things from them. But there's nothing that said you gotta, even though you look at them, you gotta set yourself apart and you gotta bring something different to the sport. And
Yeah.
I think what me and my trainers are working on, we could bring more to the sport, and I'm hoping that's what I'm hoping for, and I have faith in it, and
Yeah.
my trainers, they always push me. I gotta put you on. Okay, I gotta roll back a little bit. I gotta tell you about my work when I used to work. I
Yeah.
don't. Do you have time? Do you have time?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Crack on,
Just
yeah.
making
It's
sure.
great.
Just making sure, man. Just making sure, man. I had a few crappy jobs, man. Um, and yeah, his dad told him that he should have worked in the factories and all that stuff. Well,
Yeah.
nobody told me to go in the factory job. Nobody told me to work or anything. But I decided that I really just wanted to give to myself, and the few jobs I had. At one point, I was doing these these jabs that were really manual labor while I was training, and they took a
Yeah.
toll on my body.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, didn't I mean you when you see me in the ring, you see oh he's good shape. But you have to see me when I'm working. When I'm working
Yeah.
and doing this shit. Because I'm not doing. A lot of people think I'm doing this full time. I'm not doing this full time. I don't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
I don't have the benefit, the blessing of doing this full time, man. And I
Yeah.
want it to be full time, and that's why thank God I'm working at the school now. But before this, taking it, having that blessing of working at the school, um, I had to work in first I worked in an auction, and then after I worked in a factory, and
Yeah.
yeah, so and I have to tell you about you me shoveling snow off of cars. I mean, tons of cars, man. Tons of
Yeah,
cars.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was shoveling snow. I was cold. Dude, I was at one point I was like crying going home because it was so cold. I still feel the cold right now. Still feel it. To this day.
Yeah.
To this day I'm always cold.
To this day.
To this day I'm always cold. I'm still cold. But I mean, I used to be it used to be like snowing and raining. I'm like all these days that were sunny, I don't work. But the days that it was snowing and it was raining on top of that, and I was drenched, man, drenched. And then
Yeah.
I'll be drenched at work, and I have to change up, and I'll have to go training
Yeah, yeah.
3 hours in 3 hours, like. And my trainer, man, Angel Gonzalez, um, and Nate Torres too. They used to talk bad shit. He's like, dude, that ain't shit, man. I do that all day. Come on, let's go. And it took me literally like 30 minutes just stretching myself out. And man, I still to this day I still remember this fight that I had in Huntington, New York, and I had this fight in Long Island, and this fight, it was good. It was a good fighter and stuff. But that people don't know that what I did before that fight. Before that fight, I had to lose weight, but I was working at a job that was very physical, and
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'll come to the gym. I mean, I'll go to work. I'll get drenched, cold, and then I had to go training. Drenched, cold,
Yeah, yeah.
training like every day, every day. And I was like, my father looked at me while I was training for this fight. He's like, "Are you serious? You going training?" Like I'm like, "Yeah, dad, I gotta do what I gotta do, man.
Yeah.
if I really want this, I gotta be the one wanting this, you know." And my dad looked at me crazy. He was like, "Nah, nah, nah. You're killing yourself." I was like, "Dad,
Yeah.
I gotta do what I gotta do, Dad. I want this." And that fight was my best performance by far. Like I'm like, "Yeah, dad, I gotta do what I gotta do, man.
Yeah.
if I really want this, I gotta be the one wanting this, you know." And my dad looked at me crazy. He was like, "Nah, nah, nah. You're killing yourself." I was like, "Dad,
Yeah.
I gotta do what I gotta do, Dad. I want this." And that fight was my best performance by far. And
Yeah.
oh yeah, I love that fight. That fight I replay it all the time, and I see all my moves, and people don't know that at that fight, before that fight, I was going through all this. Then fast forward a little bit. Fast forward a little bit. I'm working in the factory, and a lot of people were like saying, "Oh, that's good. You're in the factory. I mean, you're working out while you're working." No,
Yeah.
this is
No,
totally
no.
different work. This is
Yeah,
totally
yeah, yeah.
different. You know, I'm wearing a mask. Now we all have to wear masks. You know, but you know, I was wearing a mask. You know, messing with chemicals, powder, and everything, and then I would lift up heavy bags, like 50-pound bags, every day, every day.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like my trainer was like, "You just lazy. You acting lazy." I'm like, "Dude, are you what? I'm lazy, man. Like I'm lifting all these bags. It took me like 30 minutes. It took me like straight up 30 minutes just to stretch out, like stretch out
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
It took me 30 minutes. I feel like an old guy, you know. And and I used to have, I still had a fight. I still had a fight, and I did what I had to do in fights. But now I'm to the point that, you know, fast forward again, I'm blessed by this principal that, again, she puts me under her wing, and you know, still putting me under her wing, still helping me out.
Yeah.
Um, and it's just God to keep on blessing you if you keep on looking for it. And you know, I came from lifting up bags and feeling like that. I didn't feel like I was doing the most for the world, from working there to working in the school system, that I felt the need that a lot of kids need a lot of love, you know. And all I have
Yeah.
is love. All I have is love, man. You know, all I have to
Yeah,
give is
man.
love, man. Straight up love, you know. And they love seeing me smile all the time because that's how I am. I learned from a long time ago that, you know, when you don't feel like smiling, you gotta force your smile, man. Force that
Yeah.
smile. You know, it's hard. It's hard to stay mad when you have a smile on your face. You know,
Yeah.
it's not. You know, it's all of a sudden. You know, it's. I'm telling you, it's scientifically proven. If you smile, your mood will become better. Everything will become better. But you know, if you stay down to yourself, you're gonna stay down. But you just gotta force that smile on you. You know, you gotta force
Yeah,
that smile.
man.
Like sometimes I'm feeling like crap, man. Like I'm feeling like crap, and I'm not liking my situation. I don't feel like I'm going towards the right place. Sometimes I'm like this stuff. Like I'm like, damn, I had a big chance at, you know, before this all these things happened. I had a big chance in New York, over there in Catskills Casino. I had a big chance just finding up there, but I wasn't given that chance for a reason. Of course, God always has a reason for everything. But I
Yeah.
keep my smile on, man. I keep my smile. You gotta stay positive, man. You gotta stay positive.
Yeah, man.
You know, nobody's gonna lift you up. Nobody, like I sometimes I feel bad, and I'm like, you know, but I smile because, you know, I look back at my past. And I'm like, man, I'm way ahead. Like I didn't even know I was gonna be able to do all. Oh, man, that was great, man. It's great, man. I really appreciate this opportunity, man. This is so
Yes, no problem.
yeah, it is. It's awesome, man. I love speaking about my past, because my past really tells me that, you know, I'm going forward. You know, that
Yeah, you come
sometimes
from something and you keep on going forward.
yeah, definitely, because and that makes you strong. Your past, sometimes people look at their past and they harp on it. and they
Yeah,
you know, just look. And I think I'm doing the right things. I think I'm doing the right things. God
yeah,
has been good to me.
yeah. You're going in the right direction. You know, you're unbeaten. The opportunities are still coming in.
you know, yeah, definitely. And I'm happy, man. I'm just happy with what God has given me, and I feel like there's more coming soon. And I'm blessed to be talking to you. I'm blessed to be talking to you. It's awesome.
Nah,
Yeah,
the
it
honor's
picks
all
me up.
ours.
It picks me up. It picks me up. And I appreciate you. It's 7 p.m. over there. It's 2 p.m. over here. I,
Yeah.
appreciate I appreciate you dealing with me. I was like, I at the start of this, I was like, I don't know how to work this out. Like this is 5 hour
Yeah,
difference, but it was amazing, man. I love talking about it. I love talking about anything, and I love to in the future talk to you more.
yeah,
And
definitely.
this big blessings, man. Big blessings over there. I'm hoping everything's all right over there. How's everything
Yeah,
over there?
yeah.
See, I'm talking about myself. I don't talk about you.
No, it's good. We're in the same position, but like you said, you just got to keep thinking positive. You got to keep moving forward, and there's nothing else we can do.
Yeah, definitely nothing. Nothing. And man, you gotta think positive. That's it, man. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. I think, but if you if you have, well, I'm talking out there, and I'm talking not only to you, to everybody that's listening. If you have
Yeah,
people out there that are down, need somebody to talk to, you got to be that person. Sometimes you got
yeah,
to be
yeah,
that person, and don't leave them down, man. This is a dangerous, this is a dangerous situation because a lot of people, they don't know what to do with themselves. And
yeah, yeah,
there's a lot of poverty stricken things happening right now, and a lot of things just happening crazy in the world. But you got to be that person that says, hey, yeah, it's bad today, but tomorrow's gonna be better. And if
yeah,
it's bad the same day you say it, say tomorrow's gonna be better. Tomorrow's gonna be better. That's it, and you keep on saying tomorrow's gonna be better, and soon it will become better, And you
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
have that deep faith, man, that deep faith in God, and just keep on spreading the love, spread the love, man. There's people that need it right now. There's people like down right now that really need that faith that that picks them up during the day, and you got to be that person. You got to be that person.
yeah. Like if our chat today has motivated one person, two people, it's made a difference.
Yeah, definitely, man. Just
It's
like
made a difference in someone's world.
yeah, just like you said, that quote about the flame, man. Keep on lighting
Yeah,
the
yeah,
flames, man. Keep on flying flames because we gotta light this
yeah,
world up,
man.
man.
For all the British people who want to follow you and continue with your positivity, what's the best way for them to follow your career?
um, you could follow me on my Instagram at
Yeah,
Relentless360. You could add me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Anthony Laureano, just Anthony Laureano. My last name Laure. I know, Laureano's not good. A lot of people don't know how to pronounce it. You know, I tell the kids at school, just call me Mr. L. don't don't even try to pronounce it. It's hard. You know,
yeah,
but a lot of people are learning it really quick. I mean, I'm surprised. Like when I turned professional, I was like, man, in school they never said my last name right. I hope they say it right in the professionals. They say beautiful. But that's when money counts, right? When money counts, that's when you say my
yeah,
name
man.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
but
getting paid to say it right.
yeah, you get paid for saying my name right. But yeah, man, it's so follow my Facebook. You can add me on Facebook. Uh, I got Twitter. At relentless G underscore GW. So relentless underscore GW, and that's my Twitter. Um, I mean, what else? I mean, you can follow me on Snapchat. I don't be on Snapchat that much, but yeah, that's the opportunity. It's relentless 360. Um, I mean, there's other ones. I'm on LinkedIn. If you're in LinkedIn, you
No,
professional.
no, I never
I,
heard of it.
Anthony Laureano, just put Anthony Laureano, and you should see me there. So yeah, I'm all around. I try to be all around and just try to broaden my audience, and not just for that. It's just I really want to get my message across about just motivating people and just showing people through my story and through in the future I hope to show other people um, their stories and hopefully do more for not only for my time but for the youth and just show them that there's more to life and there's hope for better and you just
Yeah,
want
man.
you gotta want it and but man it's a blessing to speak to you. You're from Britain and I was like I was thinking that it was gonna work out good but this worked out perfectly and that's all God that I'm telling you that's I give all the glory to God that this happened and I'm happy to speak to you and
Yeah, man.
I hope for more, man. And whenever you want me on to talk about something, I'm on there. And this is just an opportunity that I take very heavily. This is a great opportunity for me. Because I'm a guy. I'm a shy guy. I'm not that big a speaker, but
Yeah,
when he get me going, though, I get to talk a lot. I'm talking a lot right now, but I don't talk too much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's been
Um,
absolutely great to have you on. The positive vibes you give off and the great messages. It's
yeah,
you never know, it could change someone's life.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Thank you, man.
So
Thank you.
it's been a privilege to have you on, and
Yeah,
I let you get on with your day now because
yeah,
it's probably knocking on over there now.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's all good now, man. It's all good. But over there, I know it's getting late, right? What
Yeah,
time is
man.
it?
Yeah, late, 9 o'clock maybe.
Oh my
I can't.
gosh, man, it's crazy. Oh my
I can't even
gosh, that's
remember the
crazy,
time.
man.
I know
Yeah,
it's eight o'clock.
yeah, 8 o'clock. Oh yeah, okay. It's
Yeah, yeah,
crazy, man. I'm like, man, uh, my girl, she traveled to Australia, and we started talking when she was in Australia. We were in the United States. We were both from the United States, but she went to travel over there, and I would love it because I hardly sleep. So I used to text her. And it used to be early in the morning over there, and over here
yeah.
it used to be like nighttime. And I love the nighttime, man. I hate sleeping. I love getting up in the morning. I hate sleeping, and
Oh,
I just love getting up in the morning. I love life. You
yeah,
get to a point in life that you love what you doing and you love getting up in the morning just because you look forward to training and that's what you gotta live with. You gotta be waking up in the morning and loving what you're doing and feeling like you're doing some type of change and that's when you live in your good life.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's great.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll catch up with you soon. Maybe
Yeah,
you'll fight
definitely.
over in Britain one day.
Yeah, well, that'd be
And
awesome, man. I'm looking forward to that, man.
yeah, if you come over, we'll definitely have a catch up.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. That'd be awesome, man. That's awesome. Thank you, man. I thank you
No,
again.
no worries. Thank you. Thank you for coming on.
All right, God bless, man.
And you. Thank
That's
you.
it.